Hello and welcome to the Skill Ripjaws channel, and today this is my $700 VR ready gaming PC for 2016. Now, I know for a lot of you first time PC gamers who are looking into getting their first ever gaming PC, you're probably looking at the $700 price range. So that's why I configured this gaming PC to not only be VR ready right off the bat, but also have just be really solid, really well built, and have just extreme performance right off the bat. And obviously, I want to make sure that it lasts you a long time. So I made sure that this $700 gaming PC was really good. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. Now for the processor, we're going with the Intel Core i5 6600 for $215. This is a quad-core processor based off of the Skylake chipset. This is running at a speed of 3.3 GHz that can actually turbo boost up to 3.9 GHz, and obviously is off of the EVGA 1151 socket. This is the fastest locked Core i5 processor available on the market, especially considering that its max turbo boost clock speed can go up to 3.9 GHz, which is something really impressive to see, especially at a Core i5 processor. Even when it comes to unlocked gaming processors, their extra gigahertz does diminish in gaming after about 4.2 gigahertz, so seeing this locked Core i5 processor already get up to 3.9 gigahertz without any sort of overclocking is something really convenient for you people who don't want to look into overclocking your gaming processor but still have a really high clock speed out of your processor. So this is a very solid gaming processor, especially for this gaming PC. Now for the motherboard, we're going with the Asus H110M-A micro ATX motherboard. This is a $52 motherboard, and while the cheap price could swerve you a little bit on what this motherboard could offer, it actually has everything that you want for a gaming motherboard. It can support up to 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM at a speed of 2133 MHz, and it is an Asus motherboard, so it has a lot of the really nice Asus features you'd want out of a motherboard, such as 5x protection against power surges, power failures, and stuff like that. And on top of that, it even has LAN guards, so whenever you're connected to the internet, no sort of power surges or power failures could affect your internet performance. So those are some really nice features to see out of this $52 gaming motherboard. Now for the RAM, we're going with the Skill Ripjaws V series 8GB RAM kit. This is running at a speed of 2400 MHz with obviously a capacity of 8 gigabytes at DDR4, and this is obviously a nice RAM kit to see since it is $34, and this is coming from a well-respected manufacturer. And as I said, 8 gigabytes of RAM is always the standard when it comes to 1080p gaming. You need no more or no less, so 8 gigabytes is plenty for this gaming PC. Now for the hard drive, we're going with the Western Digital Blue 1TB hard drive. This has 1TB of storage, which obviously is plenty to store all of your images, videos, games, your operating system, and it can run at 1700 RPM, so there is still some decent speed out of this cheap hard drive. It still can load Windows 10 at about 10 to 20 seconds depending on how old your gaming PC is, and it still obviously has enough speed to load up your games and everything like that. So for the hard drive, we are definitely going with this. Now for the graphics card, we're going with the hot new Nvidia GTX 1060. This is the hot new graphics card from Nvidia, priced at those gamers who want something that is not too expensive, but at the same time not too cheap, but still offers up to GTX 980 performance for up to $200 less. So anyways, with this graphics card, this is based off of the GP106 chipset. This has 6 gigabytes of GDDR5 RAM, and the base clock speed for this graphics card is at 1708 megahertz, which is really fast right out of the box. So this is going to be an excellent performing card. Obviously, it is VR ready, so I expect this card to be great in your budget gaming PC. Now for the case, we're going with the Corsair Spec-01 case for $40. This is a gamer-oriented case from Corsair, and obviously it has a lot of great features and build quality in it. So this can support USB 3.0 on the front of the case. This has plenty of airflow and actually a lot of fan mounts if you want to just plitter this case with fans. Also, this can support water cooling, has plenty of hard drive bays, it can support long graphics cards, and it's just gamer friendly. And for 40 bucks, can't go wrong with it. And plus, it looks kind of cool. Now, finally, for the power supply, we're going with the EVGA 600B power supply for 35 bucks. This has the 80 plus bronze efficiency rating, and this has 600 watts on it, which is actually a lot more than what this PC requires. The minimum power supply requirement for the GTX 1060 is 400 watts, so this is just more than enough power than what you need for this gaming PC. So if you do want to upgrade the processor in the future and have an overclockable processor that'll have more wattage or just a more powerful graphics card, then this power supply will definitely support it. So this is something that's really nice for the long run for this gaming PC. Anyways, make sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and all that, and this is the Skill Ripjaws channel signing out.